This week, we've partnered with the Vida Outdoor Education Program to help facilitate one of their 13-day wilderness expeditions for college students. I'll be co-leading a canoe trip on Long Lake, while Emily assists with some of the behind-the-scenes logistics at base camp. This is our first night for Canoe 1 out here at Tree Breeze. All bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to go. After a beautiful morning doing a devotional and quiet time beside Macaulay Pond, our group faces their first challenge at the low ropes course.
Did you say weapons officer?
Yeah.
Followed by rock climbing that afternoon at Owl's Head Mountain. Nice, just a short walk up. In case anyone hadn't conquered their fear of heights yesterday at the rock climb, today we're getting up in the treetops with this challenging 6-element ropes course. We've left our cozy campsite at base camp for our first lean-to on the water here at Buttermilk Falls. The black flies here are as thick as thieves, and not even a smoky campfire will convince them to occupy other airspace. Biting insects aren't much better for our second lean-to at Kelly Point, but you can't beat the waterfront views. What's your thoughts about this portage?
It needs to just go down the... what's it called? Rapids? It needs to go down the rapids.
Okay.
There's no fixing it now. Ow.
After a tiring portage, we've arrived at the Racket Falls lean-to, only to find our familiar campground hosts, mosquitoes in unspeakable numbers. It's like when you tell your friends at home like how many mosquitoes there were, like you're like, oh yeah, there were a lot of mosquitoes.
There were a lot of mosquitoes.
This is just, oh, there's one on the camera. A name I call myself. A long, long way to go.
So a needle
Pulling thread. Our best bear bag ever. Come and get it.
Those look nice.
Arriving at site number 16 on Saranac Lake, we enjoyed a layover day with a sunrise paddle, singing, riddles, and most importantly, a nap.
And no, don't change the subject. You're my favorite subject. My favorite subject. My royal subject. Forever and ever. I think it's that sometimes.
Right height for it, Caroline.
Oh, yeah.
I've got the right height.
Yeah, I think we do actually.
See, because it's
Oh.
Can't you see you belong with me?
It's a pillow what?
Caroline.
Aaron.
Caroline, what did you say?
It's a pillow.
It's a pet.
ball.
At this point in the trip, students have learned all the skills they need to safely navigate and camp in the Adirondacks. So today, my co-leader Hannah and I are following behind the group to see how they do on their own. We've arrived at our final campsite of the trip at Floodwood Pond, and students are now experiencing a 2-day solo where they will fast, pray, and meditate while Hannah and I perform twice-a-day check-ins. Oh, hey there! Back at base camp, we've enjoyed a wonderful feast provided by support staff and have gathered for a time of worship, skits, and testimonies. I will call upon your name. Keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. I am yours. You are mine. After the final challenge of La Vida, an 8.6-mile run, we're loaded up on the buses and headed back home with tired bones but hearts full of memories. Thanks to all the members of Canoe One for such an unforgettable trip, and to the support staff including Emily who make it all happen.